Yo, what's up, everyone? First time doing this, so I don't know how this will go. I don't know how this is supposed to go, but here we are. Uh, I was planning on doing this before the workout, but doing it after since it's fresh. And I'm just coming back to life. I should sit down a bit. The mesocycle is finally done. I'm happy about it. So, yeah, what you're about to watch, don't do it. It's too much, for sure. It took me a while to get to this point. And if you do it, have fun with it, I guess. Uh, Anything in life that you do, just try to have fun. And if you're not having fun, just walk away. But also, maybe just walk away from the people that tell you what to do. I hope I'm not telling you what to do, just sharing some insights. But yeah, things to consider. Um, so after today, next week will be the deload week for me. Introducing new movements and all that, and we'll see how that will go. But yeah, take care. Okay, so one thing about today is that I was coming back from a really busy schedule. Um, just really feeling down for a couple of days, so had to rest. My parents were in town taking care of them and all that, so lifts may not look as good as they were, but doesn't really matter because this is the last week before my deload anyway, so I'm just kind of taking it easy at this point. Um, I'm not doing like any power lifting and such, so not worth any injuries, pushing myself enough to see some growth, as you can tell, but not pushing myself where I'm competing, if that makes sense. So, anyway, here's me doing some squats, always warming up, of course, and then with this exercise, I like to do a drop set at the end, just 45s, 25s, and then take the 25s out, finish off with the 135 pounds in total. So that's 45 plates on each side if you don't like math, like I don't, to make it easier on you. Yeah, while I was doing that, this guy next to me was giving this girl a speech about how, deep she should go on this leg press machine. And I'm like, man, as long as you feel it stretching your muscles, that's where it's at. Stop giving people unsolicited advice. That's my pet peeve for sure. Since this is a discussion, just throwing it out there. And yeah, moving on from that to shoulder press. Um, I used to do these seated with dumbbells. If you scroll down on my Instagram and such, you'll be able to see it. Then what changed? Well, I don't know. I just started to like barbell lifts a lot. Although having said that, because of this one, I'm trying not to do the. Oh man, I'm blanking out. Trying not to do the lateral raise. There you go. I still do them, but if you flare your elbows out, if you have that shoulder flexibility, that this exercise will actually hit the lateral head a lot too. So it doesn't really make sense to overwork your shoulders as much. Uh, yeah, but these ones, I like to again do a warm up set, do a working set, and then if I'm feeling good, I'll do one more working set. If not, I'll do a drop set. Today I was not feeling as good, and I did a drop set, and then was back and forth in this one, but doesn't really matter. I still enjoyed it. One thing I think that's really important is that you don't want to, um, well, you don't want to break your back with these, so be careful with this lift. Otherwise, quite fun being able to, you know, push up. But anyway, now weighted pull-ups again. Pull-ups, one of my favorites. Weighted is always a challenge if you don't have the weight belt, which I just got from Amazon. Anyway, um, hassle to put it on, as you can see. So yeah, it's a hassle to put this belt on, and if you don't have this belt, then it's a hassle to try and grab the weight in between your feet or legs or whatever, you know. So it's always a hassle, but it's always rewarding in the sense that once you do the weighted version, the non-weighted pull-ups, the body weight pull-ups, yeah, there you go. Body weight pull-ups become just so much easier that it's crazy how easy they become. So with weighted pull-ups, I can do right now with 25 pounds attached. Well, I gained some weight, you know. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm still bulking in that sense, but whatever. Let's not go off the tangent there. Um, yeah, with 25s, and I can do six without the weight, which I'm about to do now. Again, it's almost like a drop set. I can do 12 wide grip bodyweight pull-ups. Pretty decent, I guess. Not gonna stop until I get to 15, and then probably keep on going until I get to 20 with this one. But yeah, I enjoy it more than the any pull down exercise that I do. You know, like the cable pull downs, this that. Pull ups are where it's at, but yeah, you gotta build up to it. Took me a while. And there you go, my favorite chest exercise. Everyone loves their flat bench press. I love my incline bench press. It's just, I think, for me where it's at. I always feel the pump. Although you don't want to change the pump, that's just quite satisfying feeling. Um, yeah, doing a warm up set over here with 35s on each side, and then I'll take them off and do another warm up set with 45s. With the warm up sets, you don't want to get too drained. I usually hit five and leave it there. Not that I cannot go on, but I just, don't go on with those ones. Anyway, gym was getting quite packed at this point, so I was getting a little distracted. That's one of the problems with this gym that I'm going, but it's all about the community, I guess, right? Seeing familiar faces and such. Yeah, incline press, I see many men try to do it, and I was like that too, that it gets to a point where it's like, oh man, like I want to do one more rep in, and then, but you know that you cannot go all the way down and all the way up. So you just do this weird, I want to call it isometric hold in between. Um, so you cannot hit the full range of motion type of thing. But my advice is just, don't do it and get the full range of motion and hit the volume with something else. Um, it can be flat bench press, flat dumbbell press, even cable flies or the machine fly. Just do that. So this is actually my working set. As you can see, I'm not like, again, a power lifter, or I don't know. I'm not David Lade, I guess. I'm just like this guy who's working out. Hoping to get those numbers up though. By my well, if this is the end of one mesocycle, next and then the next. So next mesocycle, those numbers have to be out. At least 45 plus 15. I don't know. Is it too ambitious? Maybe. I'll see. Honestly, one of the mistakes that I made with this mesocycle is that I just put too much volume on some of the muscles that I shouldn't have. Chest is one of them. Anyway, here is me doing a drop set for the incline bench press. I usually do 4 working sets, but the fourth one never is a good one. I try to do at least 4 reps, but the fourth one obviously cuts short on the third. So I just do like a drop set on the machine, so I'm not hugging the incline bench because, again, most of the gyms only have one incline bench. So yeah, don't hug the machine, guys. That's one really important thing for me. Just move on. Do something else. Do your drop set somewhere else. It'll be fine. Like again, we're not most of us are not competing. And here we go. Deadlift. Man, the technicality of this lift drives me crazy. Here's a warm-up set, what you're about to watch. Um, it's just too technical, you know? Oh, you gotta, take the slack off of the bar and this and that. It's like, man, I just want to lift. But all those technicalities make the whole difference. This was a clean rep, in my opinion, hips don't shoot up. Mm, pushing the world away with your feet. Those are some really good cues. Um, but then, yeah, I remember the time where I was struggling to lift this weight up, 135 pounds. So it's quite amazing to see the progress. And here we go, two plates and a 15. I guess again, still not even beginner weights. But then I'm not doing just one lift, take rest and move on type of thing. I'm not doing powerlifting, you know what I mean? And actually, deadlift may not be the best for my goals, which is hypertrophy. I'm not, but I guess this is more like a powerlifting lift. But I don't care because I like it. I enjoy it. It's like overhead press for me. It's lifting something up from the floor. That's quite rewarding. It feels good. It feels good to know that this is something that can carry over to my daily life. This can be something that will carry over to my elderly years. So I don't think I'll give up on this lift unless I get injured or something. I hope not. Yeah, this is I like it. If you haven't tried it, or if it's not in your program, just give it a go. But yeah, this is the reason, and alongside with RDLs is the reason why I got this joggers, because yeah, otherwise my shins just hurt. You want to keep the bar kind of close to you. Here's me, by the way, hyping myself up, um, focusing on the technicality. One thing that worked really well for me with this lift is the lifting straps. Um, I don't use them much, but for this lift, they work really well. So I would advise you to grab lifting straps and give this lift a go. Somehow makes it way manageable. I don't want to say easier, but yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, as you can see, I like this lift a lot. My favorite lift. It took the whole video almost, but yeah, just make sure that you have someone at first with you, or just record yourself to make sure that you get all those little details in, because this is one of the injuries one of the exercises that everyone gets injured. So be careful with that one, I guess. Right. um do I want what do I want out of this live? I don't know. I just want to keep on going. It's not like I want to add weight and I want to hit my PR and I want to scream like "Grr," no. I'm just enjoying it and I'll keep doing it. It's what it is. And here we go. So I got a body scan to confirm my suspicions that my left quad actually has less muscle mass than my right one. So it was not all in my head, it was a reality. So here's me doing 120 pounds leg extension on my left leg. I usually do two sets of this on my full body day, I mean. On my leg day, this one I think three. And I finish off with the, yeah, two legs. I don't know how many I just did, but six, or yeah. And then just finishing it off with two legs, and then just one last failure with one leg again. But anyway, I on this video I didn't put all my sets, obviously. Just the top set and then drop set, or warm up set and the top set, so it doesn't get as boring. Let me know if you want to see the whole thing. I don't know if you want to. I don't even know if you want to see this one, but anyway. Calf raises, of course, seated, standing, leg press, all those variations. Um, I just do it for the benefits of it, but that's it, nothing too special. Two sets, 12 to 15, because why not? Bicep curls. So I do it with easy bar on this one, but obviously, if you do it with a flat barbell, that's even better. I'm in this weird weight right now where the flat barbells that I have at my gym jumps up to 100, whereas I can curl, I think, six or five, depending on the day, maybe even sometimes four if I didn't sleep well enough. Um, I can do 92, so just waiting on that to hit 100, and I'll just go back to flat. And the tricep push downs, man, I really like. I don't know if it's the fatigue that my triceps um accumulate over the week or workouts or whatever, but this weight is just not going up. um, four sets, 10 reps. Just really trying to feel the stretch and trying to feel the push. I recently added dips with these, but not on my full body day because I really like trying to be conscious of my shoulder health and lots of pressing motions already on my full body day. So yeah, yeah, try to be also be mindful of how you want to push your body if you are pushing your body, you know what I mean? So that's something to keep in mind. That's something that I think most people miss and then they get injured. So be careful with that one out there, right? That's one thing. It's okay, you'll grow anyway. No need to ego lift. I'm not competing, so jokes on you. Anyway, here we go. Abs. Like I said, it's a full body workout for me. So each muscle needs to be hit. There were hip abduction and hip adduction exercises as well at the beginning of it that I didn't include. Let me know if you want me to. I don't know. I just use those as warm up for my squats, one set each. But yeah, here we go with the, incline reverse crunches. I used to do the cable, didn't feel anything. I jumped on the machine, maxed it out quite fast. But this is where it's at. This is actually quite hard. I don't like the hanging leg raises because I don't feel it to be stable, and again, hits my shoulders and my lats a lot. But yeah. Anyway, at this point, as you can see, I have quite a pump going on my whole body was feeling really good. I think I was looking good too. But let me know if I don't look good. Like, just say like, man, you look like shit. What the hell? And I'll take that feedback into consideration. Anyway, so here's the pull-off press. This is for obliques, but it works the whole core, from your transverse abdominis to like everything. So anti-rotational exercise. I am currently at 52.5 pounds on this one. Um, don't know if I want to go up or just keep it, but maybe I should go up. You know, just because I think I should. Yeah, here's me doing that weird exercise. Thankfully, no one judges you at the gym, That's one thing that I like. Here's the wood chopper, all these weird looking exercises, and no one looks at me and goes like, what the hell is this guy's all about? Whatever. And after the exercise, of course, I had this nutritious, high protein meal. That's salmon and rice for you. Yo, what's up? So, yeah, the video is done. About to upload it for your viewing pleasure. Um, so yeah, let me tell you why I created this video, why I jumped onto the train. You know, mm, I think it's been 2 years now or so that people really start to notice the changes in my looks. Not just one, not just two, but many people have been asking me, man, what's your split? Like, what do you do? Um, what's your deal? So one of the things with me is that I may be outgoing, but I'm not like oh, here you go. That's what's happening with my life. I don't share much. Looking to change that, and I guess that's one thing that I love about this Gymshark 66 thing. Um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is a journey. This is the first video of many, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Like I enjoy it, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, I guess the value for other people that I'm expecting for other people to see is, you don't need to do everything perfectly. You don't need to lift the heaviest weights out there. You don't need to look like Mr. Olympia, whatever. you know. Just go ahead and move. That's, I think that's one thing. Just people always ask me, what did you get? What got you into the gym in the first place? Like, how did you start working out? And if I tell you how I start working out, it's a silly, silly thing. When I was like 18 or something, maybe 17, my buddy and I had a band, and I was going to be like Travis Barker, like muscular. I was going to take off my shirt off while driving on the stage, and that's how I started going to the gym. And I didn't follow up on that, but that's how I started. But I know what people are actually asking, like, why did you actually start to push yourself? Why did you make this change? Um, to answer that, I mean, there's a gym out there. I wanted to go, and I just went, and that's it. This is a long-term investment, right? Mm, all of us will reach a point, in our lives that you're not old, right? You're not elderly yet, but you have like a weird pain on your hip. You cannot lift the grocery bags as you were back then. And I think the more we can delay that, the better. And the best way to delay that is actually going to the gym. For me, yeah, it was the health concerns. I was all over the place. My schedule, my eating habits. I was just not taking care of myself, and I wanted to take care of myself. I wanted to make a change, and just went straight in. That's what I usually do. That's how I live the life. When I want to do something, I just do it. That's why I cannot really, like, I stick out to many people, but that's all right. Okay. I don't ask for permission many times. I just do it. And yeah, if you're watching this video, I hope you got a workout in. And if you haven't already, just get up and do like 10 body weight squats and 10 push ups, or 5 push ups, whatever you can do. Just do something. Just move the body that you have, because our body is made for moving, you know. Um, and once you get used to that, it just it's a beautiful grind, honestly. You're not going to regret it. Just give it 1 week and let me know how it goes. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know. Let me know. Um, Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know what you don't want to see next. Um, until then, take care.